That was the freshest seafood I have ever had in my life.
Buon appetito.
Grazie, grazie. Never seen nothing like this before. You guys are gonna love this walkthrough. So this is the unit. It's just one big room. That's the bathroom. Oh, we gonna get this out the way. Some work. Hope you enjoyed the grand tour. There go Monique, that's our friend right there, y'all. Alright, we found this little restaurant and we grabbing something to eat right now. Parking situation is dire though. It's dire. Like the parking, it's on a whole nother level, man. Like we thought Genoa was bad. We thought Rome was bad. We gotta go to the grocery store tomorrow so we can get some detergent for our clothes, so we can wash our clothes and let them joints air dry, cause they ain't got no dryer. Look, man, you need to thank God you got a dryer. Thank God you got a dryer. That's one thing I don't like about traveling is you can't get no dryer. In America, everybody got a dryer. You got a washer and a dryer. Over here, you just got a washer. But yeah, man, the food coming. I'll show y'all what it look like in a second. All right.
Buon appetito.
Grazie, grazie. I finished. I killed that. That was the freshest seafood I have ever had in my life.
Chicken. The shrimp didn't taste like anything. It tasted like chicken.
All right, man. So, it's day 2 in Naples. And I'm walking to the car so I can get some stuff out the car because I couldn't bring everything with me from the car. The parking situation is quite interesting, but we making it through because I gotta wash some clothes that we can only air dry. Remember, I'm gonna tell you, the most interesting thing about traveling is the fact of, I want to say, the language barrier. But you tend to make your way through. So here's a tip for you. Get Google Translate. Look, here goes Scooter. As I told y'all, the parking situation was a little bit tricky. Monique was asleep. Our friend did not join us. But I told her I'd get up, get back to the car, and get the essentials. She need her water, and we need soap. Soap. I did my general hygiene, but I'm gonna get the soap so I can take a shower when I get back. Look at how they double park. That's double park. Another thing about doing this and walking, people start looking at you kind of crazy because they look like you're talking to yourself. But I think they're kind of used to cameras. They're not running from them too bad. Look at that. Look at this street. Crazy. Insane. Look, you can't park at the apartment because there's so many people with cars and there's so many people that you can't park. You gotta find street parking. Last night, I'm gonna tell you, I had the freshest seafood I've ever had in my life here in Naples. Made it to the car. These are the items. So, let me grab some of this stuff, because I got to carry it with my hands. Oh, these are the shoes I bought right here. Let me show y'all, because I'm not taking them out of here. So, look at this. Never seen nothing like this before. Look like they raggedy, beat up, and old. But these brand new shoes. Handmade leather. I showed y'all the other shoes. And literally, I basically spoke them up. Walking from the car, hands full of stuff. I see a guy standing there looking at shoes. They looking in the window. I walk up, look in the window. I'm like, ooh. Bellissimo. He was like, oh yeah, everything in here is nice. So I go inside and I ask the guy, I'm like, yo, shoe is scarpe in Italian. So I said, scarpe. And he like, show me. Like, you know, he didn't say show me, but he said show me in Italian, but his body language was basically like, show me what shoe. All right, guys, so we at the mall. And basically, it was a journey getting here. Literally, bro, the driving situation is out of control. I couldn't imagine how bad the traffic is here. But the people are a lot more friendlier. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna show you how this mall looks, and you're gonna be like, wow, it's like a piece of art. This is the Galleria Mall. It looked like a Grand Central Station or something. It looked like a train station, but it's the mall. It's called the Galleria Mall. So I don't know what Monique was looking for at the mall. She just wanted to see the mall. So we went through a lot of trouble for her to see the mall. We mob it at nighttime. Look at this. Look, bro. Trash on the street. Yo, man, it's crazy. You gotta see the trash.
Right there. It's piles
and piles of trash, yo. But look, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. We just got here yesterday. This place is like Colombia, bro. It's love out here. Buongiorno. Yeah.
People are so genuine.
Yeah, they genuine, man. They genuine and hospitable. If you come to Naples, man, yo, at first I wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been in other spots in Italy this trip, right? We went Lake Como where the rich people at, Milan. You know. Which one? Oh yeah, straight, and then we turn right. Milan, Geneva, or Genoa, Pisa, Florence, Rome. But I'm gonna say, I didn't like this place when I first got here, but I'm gonna say this is probably the littest place. They lit. They lit in Naples. Driving to the mall, I couldn't vlog none of that because I'm driving a stick. It was a madhouse, dude. I ain't never seen that many people, bro.
It was like a parking lot in the freaking roundabout, dude. It was like a parking lot, and it was like you got scooters coming from both sides of you. Just zoom, 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 zoom.
And she riding. I'm driving. Bro, the GPS will take you down the street. Ain't even supposed to be going down.
Yeah, it's pedestrians only.
Pedestrians only. Yo, bro. We ain't hear no scooters or nothing. I'm like, dang, they in them day. Then we heard one rolling through. Yeah. I said, yo, man. He practicing. He was practicing for the Hunger Games tonight, bro. He was like, let me go ahead and start weaving through some traffic and all that so I can get my weight up. So I don't crash into nobody tonight. So he was practicing this morning. Yo, I seen this one cat. He was, I was walking. He was riding his little scooter. Dude spun out on that bug. He was waving at me and shit. He was doing stunts on that. Yo, it was crazy. You confused from yesterday when we got some food. Here they come, here they come. Hunger Games. That nigga almost touched me. Hunger Games, boy, Hunger Games. Look, he busting stunts. They waking up. Sorry, I drank a bunch of water. My sinuses is bothering me. I got a slight headache. May have drank a little too much wine last night. Kinda tired. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this off because I got like 2 bottles of water in my nighttime driving glasses. My hands is full, so we'll check y'all in a minute, man, when we get on the road. Maybe I can get some footage of how these jokers be driving, be cutting through traffic and all that. But yeah, all right, we'll check you in a minute.
How sure are you about that? That was pretty positive.
Yeah, it's back the other way. Yeah, you can't park in the same spot. So it's back that way. So we gotta go a couple streets down. Sorry guys, but see, yo, this is the situation over here, man.
Love it. You should have listened to your wife.
No. Only God can tell me that. He gotta tell me straight up. Nah, man, for real though. Anyway, y'all, we gonna try to hunt this car down, man. Get on the road. They smoke mad cigarettes, bro.
Which is a cloud of
Damn, they all smoke cigarettes. All of them. It's like, yo, the air pollution. It's like, yo, man, look at, this ain't even a popular area, bro. And it's like thousands of people on the street. It's too many people for me. I gotta get a lot of here. Yeah, it was down here. Yeah, it's hot. Sun out, shit. I'm about to hit this block right here. Yo, man, look at this shit. Excuse my language, man. This is shit. Like, look at this. These roads were not designed to drive cars on. Look at that little car. That's what's gonna work, but it's insane, bro. You can't even cross the damn street. Look at these niggas. I just gotta jump out here so I can go across the damn street. Yo, man, y'all getting all the action, bro. See, this is travel. You go on a resort, man, that ain't traveling. You in America on a resort in a foreign land, nigga. That's where you at. This right here, you amongst the people. Yo, this is travel. It's not difficult. It's just a headache, though. And imagine if you stuck with a scooter. Man, you can't go nowhere. You got a scooter, bro. That's all you got for transport. Where you going on that? Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at this parking situation. Look at this. All right, y'all. We found the street. They told me to turn this way. It don't look familiar. There it is, right there. Look how I had to park, y'all. Gotta watch where you stepping, too. Dog dude everywhere, dog. All right, man. 1/10 of the mission is complete. Found a car. But yeah, look at this. It's crazy. All right, guys. Before I take off, I gotta take a break and pray. Cause we about to go wild on the streets with these jokers, man. Yeah, man. When you dreaming of Italy, dream of this. When you dreaming of Italy, dream of this, dog. Dream of this. Dream of this. This your dream. They got a cafe. Pretty. Pompeii is beautiful.
So we booked the ticket. They have different options. I forget what the base level is, but basically they recommended that you book with the audio tour or the audio guide that you can listen. They said a lot of the signs are incomplete and it's not really comprehensive enough, so when you walk through, you don't really know what you're looking at or what the significance of that was. So we did it with the audiobook. I think what we paid in total, like 55 euros. So I felt like that was a fair deal, and I think it's probably going to take you a couple hours to get through it all. So you don't want to be walking through and trying to understand and interpret and miss the point of the tour.
Yo, man, but what I'm seeing over there, dog, them ruins is for real, though. Like it ain't like no just a bunch of stones and rocks and it's just some remnants or something. Like, yo, you can see structure over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that too. It seemed legit.
Yeah, so, all right, I'll show y'all when we get in. All right, so we made it inside, man. I don't understand how we ordered a ticket with the audio guide, but then they only gave us one audio guide.
It's my fault, of course.
So, homegirl hooked us up, though. She let us get a free one because we had paid for one. I got to go back and get my license so I don't forget it all the way over here in Italy. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all see the spot, man. Let y'all see the ancient ruins of Pompeii. This is like the old original place. Basically, they renovated the house and basically put two together. That's a painting. That's a painting. I'm gonna be honest with you, the little guide is terrible.
It's terrible.
It's terrible. It's not helpful. It's kind of like you gotta listen to it first and then you'll see something, but it's not accurate. And look, that's the entrance right there to where the other house was. Oh yeah, and we heard in one of the little audio things in the streets, the curb was higher, like the houses, the curb was higher than the street. Way higher. I mean, this place is massive.
It's massive. There's way more here
Man,
excavated than I thought. I thought it was burned down to the stubble.
That's what they tried to make it like in the movies.
They did make it like that.
But this place is pretty well preserved. Like, for it to be 3,000 years old, 4,000 years old almost. Yeah, it's pretty well preserved.
This is another Casa de Apollo, right? But I think they don't know who these houses belong to. So if they saw the statue or picture of Apollo, I think that's why they called it Casa de Apollo.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't know who these houses belong to.
Yeah, so it seemed like Apollo was kind of like how you go in somebody's house and they got a Jesus piece on the wall or a cross. It's the same thing. It's a god. So this like an alleyway, y'all. See how it's like got these, it's like a back street. You can see how high that curve is. That curve high. Now, this whole side over here, that's one house, y'all. Dude just kept on renovating. Over hundreds of years, just kept tearing down, buying another person's house. Basically, it ended up being this whole block, this whole house, that family. Alright guys, so we made it to Imola, Italy, and we're gonna wrap it up for this trip to Naples and Naples, let's go ahead and say it, but Naples, Pompeii, all of that. But you want to see what goes on next, go ahead and do the thing you gotta do to stay up to date with what we do. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video.